Alright guys, so today we're going to be cooking some pork chops. Chris is showing the pork chops. So there's the pork chops we're going to be cooking today. Just the first thing we're going to be starting with. And then we're also going to be cooking some of these. We got the chicken breast tenderloins right here. Yep. We just defrosted all this stuff. And then right here, we got the grilled chicken breast patty with rib meat, so that's going to be pretty good as well. So first, we're going to get started what we're doing with the pork chops. Before anyone asks, yes, I did wash my hands. I'm not nasty, thank you very much. There we go, so we got that done. Let's get this meat loaded up. Pretty nice and thick. It's only surprisingly 3 pieces in here. I thought it was a bit more, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Let's spread it out a bit. Give some good room. Alright, so here's some of the things. Back up a little bit, Christian. You're all up in my face. Alright, so here's some of the things that we're going to be using up on the pork chops today. So obviously, you know, the salt. Not too much though. We got the pepper. We got the rosemary. The chili powder. Some thyme. Onion and herb. And then some garlic and herb. That's all I'm going to use for these. So let's get started. Honestly, I'm going to use some of the garlic and herb first. This one kind of comes out a little bit too smooth. There we go, so we got the garlic applied on there. I'm going to do the onion and herb next. Might come back and put a little more on this one. So we got that on there. We'll throw on the rosemary next. Decent amount distributed pretty well. Now we got the thyme, which the thyme comes out a lot easier, usually. Hold up. There we go. So there we go, there's that. Then we got this new chili powder, which I got from my grandma since we ran out of our old chili powder. This one smells different too. Ooh, way too much. Rip. I'm about to redistribute that in a minute. Let's see if I can try to distribute this with a knife. Just get a little bit more on these last two. This came out a little bit more than I expected. There we go. You know what? A little more right there as well. A bit more than I wanted yet again, but it'll be okay. It's not the first time I've accidentally poured a little bit too much. We'll survive. Now just a little bit of salt. There we go, so that's done as well. Now we just gotta get the pepper in. Not the one I wanted. There we go. I'm going to set the oven to 400. Now that we got those prepped, I'm going to cut and I'm going to wash it. Alright, point towards me again. Up. Alright, so now that I got all that set up for this side of the pork chops, I'm going to go wash my hands and I'm going to go get the chicken set up. And then after I'm done with this and I throw it in the oven, we'll obviously flip it over after halftime and then re-season the other side as well, so then both sides of the pork chop seasoned and pretty nice. and then we'll, you know, enjoy a nice savory pork chop. And then, yeah, like I said, you're about to see me season the chicken. After I go wash my hands and get it set up, so let's dive into this. Alright, there we go, guys. So we are back with this chicken, and so I am going to do something I've never done before that I did want to experiment with. So as you can see right here, we got a whiskey maple smoke rub, and I've never used a rub on a chicken before. Look up. And I've never used a rub on a chicken before, so it's definitely will be interesting to see how that turns out and everything. So let's get this started. So we're going to take one of our first pieces out right here real quick. Back up, Christian. Let's get the rub on it first. Hold up. There we go. Okay. So we're going to rub that in there a little bit. We're going to rub that in there a little bit. Because I'm assuming that's what you do with something called a rub, so we're about to find out. Okay. Okay. We'll fix that by putting 2 of these on here. It's a lot more came out than I definitely wanted for sure. There we go. Alright, so we're distributing the rub across the chicken. Which honestly, now that I split it up with the other chicken, I feel like we could use more in this chicken. So we're going to go get some more rub. There we go. Really want to get that nice in there. Alright, so we got that really nicely infused chicken, so let me go wash my hand real quick. Just a little rinse. Alright, there I was just doing a little rinse this time. Not a full wash since I didn't really do nothing crazy yet. And I will be adding a chili powder in because I do like my chili powder. There we go. So we got that added in. To add some spice to it, to add some little Cajun. I do like my cumin. I'm gonna add some cumin in there. Come on. There we go. Sometimes you gotta shake it for a good minute until it comes out, especially once it gets lower. Let's see. Gotta have the lemon pepper, obviously. Got the lemon pepper right here. That's just a big no-no for not putting on chicken. Like, if you don't put this on chicken, don't cook chicken. Which I usually don't put it in the oven like this, but like today I just don't feel like grilling or cooking in a pan, especially since me and pans don't usually get along. So this does usually go well for me. It always turns out pretty good, so I'm not gonna complain. So, you know, let me just add a little bit more since some of it fell off to the side. There we go. Looking for my rosemary. There we go. We're gonna add some of the rosemary in there. There we go. And the last 2 things I want to add, the onion herb. So far this ain't looking too bad, honestly. It's looking pretty solid. Gotta be careful with this one because this one really just sprays out, as y'all just saw. So I'm about to distribute that a bit. There we go. That's good. Alright, so let's get more into this plate. I just wanted to see how that looked before I put that on there. See how it felt to get that rub on there. So I feel like it came out pretty good. Don't really like that piece. It's like a fat ear piece. So we're just going to get rid of this piece. I'm going to put these on there. We're going to get ready to put the rub on in a minute. So for now, we're going to distribute this out. There we go. Start putting out some of these pieces. Unfortunately, some of these pieces are pretty small. There we go. Get some space. There we go. Alright guys, so let's get this rub into everything. I can afford to do extra. It don't matter, just gonna just spread out. I really don't like corn like this, which is probably why this is actually an option if I can get it. Hold up. It's perfect. I'll get this lid back on. There we go. That's better. So this, you know, some of these we probably got about a perfect amount, some of them probably too much, some of them too little. But we're about to find out as we distribute this a little bit more and rub that in, since it's, you know, called a rub. So let's start rubbing some of this stuff in. There we go. Massaging that in. There we go. Massaging it in a bit. That one's already done. Alright, so let's rub a bit more into all of these. Get that rubbed in there nice. There we go. Some of these are starting to look pretty good. And we'll get all the extra other seasonings on them too. There we go. Definitely want some of this one to get a little bit more of that rub. Just kind of keeps getting rubbed out a bit. There we go. Get this one some more rub in it too. There we go. I think that looks good. So let me go rinse my hands again real quick. Alright guys, so now we are back to redistribute the rest of the seasonings here. We are done with this rub. Because the other chicken I'm just going to cook how I usually do without the rub, but I just want to try something with the rub because I've never done it before. So we're going to distribute some of this chili powder. So there we go, we got that on there. Now let's apply the cumin. Just waiting for it to come out. There we go, it's coming. There we go, we got the cumin applied as well. Now let's go throw on the Cajun. There we go. Now let's add the thyme. Wait, not on that one. Already added it on there. That's some rosemary. Kind of gotta like flick it out. just the last two to add. Well, last three actually right here. We don't talk about that. As y'all can see, this is a very messy plate at this point. Keep almost reapplying it to the other stuff. Alright, there we go, guys. Let's kind of like move around all this extra seasoning. We can definitely have that stuff rolling so as it flips over. And then we'll go cook those patties on the pan in a minute. So there y'all have now witnessed the seasoning phase of everything. I usually do a bit better, but this probably still turned out pretty good. We're about to find out, because you know, the fun thing about cooking is experimenting with new seasonings you never used before and just trying to find if something's good or if it's disgusting crap. So we're about to find out if it's disgusting crap. So that would be the conclusion of the seasoning phase until we get to the next cooking phase. So for now, yeah, adios. Alright, so for a quick update, pointing to me to cook Christian. Alright, so for a quick update, guys, we're about to throw both of these pans in the oven at 400 real quick for 12 minutes. That's not going to be the full cook time, just for before I flip it over to season the other half or the other side. So this will be the conclusion, and once I take it out the oven, I'll show you how it looks on the one side, and we'll flip it over like I said and get it seasoned on the next side. And one thing I did realize as I was recording this video, well, after I got done recording that part, is this is another seasoning I usually use on my chicken, which I did not use this time, since, you know, as y'all can see, we're pretty low on the basil right now. And then I honestly did use a lot of other seasonings right now and some other experimental ones that I haven't used before. So I don't want to overload it with too many seasonings, which might be a possibility already, but we're about to find out and experiment. And so, yeah, back up, Christian. We'll put the pork chops on top, since this lets the cook there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So we got it going for 10 minutes. It says 11 right now, but it always like skips down a minute as y'all just watch. So there we go, 10 minutes in the oven, and we will be back. Yo, what up, chat? So we're about to take this pan out the oven because we just hit the half mark point, and so we're about to flip it over. Well, first we're going to see what it looks like on this side currently, so I can show you all what it looks like and everything. I bet it's going to look amazing. Then we're going to flip it over, season the other side just like I said. We're going to get these patties cooking, point towards the pan. There we go. And we got our spatula ready to get these patties cooking, so let's get this crap started. Christian, let's go. Woo! Heat blaster. Okay, so this one could have definitely used a little bit more seasoning, but like, that don't look too bad, don't look too bad. Let's see how these look now. These looking good, these looking good. There we go. Let's get some camera angles on this, get some camera angles on these. Move across, no, move across. Move the camera. Move your camera across the food. Alright, now let's come take a look at these pork chops. So the pork chops don't look like they do as amazing of a job, but like they still look pretty appetizing, so we're just gonna flip the sides. Looks like it could use a little bit more seasoning in some spots, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks looking so far. So now we're about to flip. Let's go. I'm definitely keeping one of these on, otherwise I'm about to have a burnt hand. Let's go, chat. Oh, it's definitely about to burn my hand for real. As y'all can see, it's got that nice white succulent color. It's already looking pretty good, pretty nice and cooked. Looks nice and juicy. There we go, there we go. There we go. Start problems. We about to fight. There we go, there we go. It's about to have a fight for food, chat. There we go, we're flipping these over, he's looking good, he's looking good. There we go, I don't want to have to put my hands on that right now. I just realized this food's burning hot, so I cannot be rubbing my fingers into the chicken's time for the rub. So let me go see if I can supervise real quick and see if I can find the brush that I might need. I can maybe use a brush for this. This one looks a little darker. There we go, there we go. It's looking pretty good, chat, looking pretty good. Alright, so we got these suckers flipped over now. Let's go. So let's get to the seasoning phase. Let me go see if I can find a brush down here. Oh my god, my legs just gave out. I don't even know where nothing is down here anymore. Especially since I'm not the main cook of the house. Sometimes it can. Alright chat, so we're back. And we're about to get back to the seasoning stuff, so let's get locked in. I didn't have as much energy earlier because I was locked in. But like now I'm even more locked in because like, you know, I know what I want to do here. We're looking pretty good right now. And so yeah, I'm more locked in right now. So my bad I wasn't talking to you all too much earlier, chat. Alright. Let's season this bad boy up. And since this is going to be so hot that I don't want to use my fingers right now, we're going to use a brush. My dumbass just touched the tip of that pan. Thankfully it did not burn. Otherwise I would have cried. Not actually, but like I would have regretted my life decisions. There we go. Alright chat. So since I don't want to use my bare hands right now, I kind of want to rub that in with this brush. I think it's a nice touch. Still gets it in there pretty good. Like Bob Ross in this mofo right now. We painting the thing. You know what I'm saying? We painting the sculpture. Let me quit playing. I'm messing around, chat. Kind of. Not really. But anyway, so yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's soak some of this up too. Let's get some more of the seasoning in there. We're about to put some more on this motherfucker, man. About to put some more up. Let's go. I wish it kind of rubbed in there better, but it's not really doing the greatest right now, but that's okay. Kind of like how this one's smearing a bit. Just wish it smeared a bit better. There we go. Sprinkle dot it, sprinkle dot it. That's what I call it. I don't know about y'all, chat, but I'm getting hungry looking at this. Y'all better not call me queso, because I'm not even fat for real. I make out a fat mindset sometimes, but like I'm not fat though. I've been on my nice little weight journey too. We've lost 39 pounds in recent months, so we on the move. I'm going outside hooping, getting my exercise, sometimes get a little 10,000 steps outside, you know, we're doing our thing. But basketball's definitely been the most helpful one. And I've been laying back on the food, not eating 2 dinners anymore, because I used to sometimes eat at my house and my grandma's house, because my grandma lived in the same neighborhood as me. And then I used to snack hella on them Dorito bags and them Lifesaver gummies, so they're just too good, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, alright, we got that on there. Let's get a little bit more. You know what, honestly? That honestly probably rubbed in pretty good, except for maybe this one. I probably don't want to put too much more in there, because I don't even know what this chicken rub tastes like. Well, rub tastes like, so I don't know if it's about to be like mad spice to where I'm like going to be having crying eyeballs. So like we're about to find out for real, but like, yeah, I don't want to rub too much more in there. Let's sprinkle lightly on each and every one. Alright, there we go. Let's brush this in a bit more, and then we're going to get the other seasonings on here, chat. Honestly, from streaming recently, guys, I'm so used to saying chat now that I start saying it in real life. Like, I'll be talking with my homies sometimes, and I ask them like, yo, chat. Like, I can't be doing this, guys. Like, Like, it's messing me up, guys. I'm turning into a robot or something. There we go. Sprinkle dot, sprinkle dot, sprinkle dot. Alright, we'll clean this later. Fuck that brush. Alright, let's see, what am I looking for? We're looking for the chili powder. Let's go. We got the chili powder. We in action. That's a little too much. Fuck me. I wish I didn't get rid of that brush that fast. Spread it over a little bit. There we go. There we go. We good. We good. Okay, it's not too much. We set. What's it called? We fixed it. A little too much. I don't like the smell of this chili powder as much as the other one I used to have. Same brand. All right. So now we up with the cumin. Wait until I can see some particles coming out. So right now it's not coming out. There we go. Got the cumin. Obviously got the lemon pepper. Lemon pepper hot stepper. There we go. We in motion, guys. We in motion. Bang. Alright, let's go with the garlic and herb. We got the garlic and herb. Oh my god, it's looking bussin'. That's about to make me die. God dang that garlic herb. Could've just had a cough or sneeze. Alright, we got the onion herb. Come out. There we go. Alright, let's get the fucking rose here. You good, man?
Yeah.
Alright, cool, cool. Alright, we got the rosemary. We're getting the Cajun, and then we can throw this back in the oven. Bro, yo! This shit looking good. A little too cake, but like, can't wait to try it out. Let's see, what am I doing? Alright, yeah, we're getting to the pork chops now. Christian, meet me at the stove over there. Let's go. Okay. Let's get that camera up. Let's go. Alright, yo, chat, we're back, and we're about to season the pork chops now. We finished up the chicken tenders over there with the chicken breast tenderloins, but we're calling them tenders for short because I don't care. And then now we're getting back to the pork chops, so let's flip these hoes over. Let's go. Actually, let me use the same one I used to flip this shit over. Hold up. Now we lock and load it. I'm not burning my hand. That shit hurts. Sounds like I got a grease burn from when I used to work in fast food. That thing's been there since February. And it's July. I don't like that. Oh my god, it's so moist, guys. Look how moist that is. I better quit playing before I make one of y'all cringe with the word moist. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to. Anyways, we're locked in. Let's go. Let's see, what do I want to put on here first for we're going in with the chili pepper. I mean the chili powder. My bad, y'all. Christian, get that aimed up a little bit higher. There we go, right there. Good shit. Hold still. Sorry, guys. Get my brother to hold still real quick. I got rid of most of my camera equipment for real, so this is like old camera equipment from when I was younger. Like, this is like a cheap camera from Christmas one year. Close it down. Be good. Please. Thank you. Sorry. So now we're trying to get the garlic on here. There we go. It doesn't sprinkle out as strong as it used to. It's kind of annoying trying to figure out the consistency of how to spray this motherfucker out. Because it used to spread out a lot more easy. Well, like, you know, once the bottle gets emptier, it's in some scenarios better for sprinkling and others kind of more annoying. Good heavens! A smooth criminal. Yeah, we got the rosemary, rosemary, rosemary. Yeah, gonna marry my fucking pork chop, yeah, my pork chop. We're cooking Peppa Pig now, you're cooked, bro, yeah. You've been struck by, you've been hit by, you've been struck by a thyme seasoning. Better fucking come out right now, yeah. Now we got the salt. Fucking with them old boys, you gon' get fucked over. You told what you saw, so get on with that cobra. Now your boy slumped over. Woo! I can feel the heat from that pan. Alright, let's see. I think we got everything I want on the pork chop, so yeah, I think we're pretty much settled. This may not be my best pork chop, especially since I usually use a little bit of basil, so you know what? Nah, we good. So, alright, we're about to throw this shit back in the oven. Let's go. Alright, feed them towels. Put that in the laundry. Alright, let's see. Alright, we got that shit done, so the stuff's in the oven. Let's throw it in there for another, let's see, 10 minutes. Let's see how that looks, because one of the sides looks a little crispy, so we're going to see how both of them sides. Wait a minute. Yeah, we good, we good. Alright. That shit's done. Now, we're going to oil the pan with extra virgin olive oil, which this one's not open. Let me grab the other one. Oh! I always accidentally pour more than I want to out of this hole, so it just comes flooding out. A minute. Yo, I actually got a good drop for once. Yo, I'm him. I'm fucking him, chat. Not like that though. Anyways, distribute the shit around the pan. Oh, you're already smoking, and I don't even got nothing in the pan, cuz. This is why I never like pan cooking, because I smoke up the house. Like, red alert, cuz, like, we need the firefighters after this shit. You wanna put a little bit more? Rip! Beyblades, let it rip. This is it, let it rip. There we go. Alright, let's get our first patty in this hoe. Let's go. Yo, why my toes burn all of a sudden? Y'all hear that nice sizzling noise? Yeah, get closer, bro. Sizzle. Closer. Sizzle! Alright, you can back up now. I'm not trying to drop the camera in there. Alright. Now. Yo, that's it. Keep it. Okay. So. Go. I'd say put W's in the chat, but I'm not streaming. I'm about to be dropping a video, so put W's in the comment section. Let's go. I might honestly, let me get a little bit more chili powder on this. That's a little weak sauce. There we go. That's some good shit. This is not good shit on once my kitchen smoking. I don't fucking like that. Also, chat, I'm just gonna let y'all know, I've never been taught nothing about cooking by nobody. Everything I do, I just do from experimenting. And so, like, if y'all got some recommendations on how to not smoke my kitchen up this fucking bad already, let me know, cause like I'm not trying to die in here. Cause like, bro, my house be looking like a freaking fog, like straight up fog from the outdoors. I don't like that. We'll use some basil on these. Let's get the cumin rolling. Ah! Too much cumin! Okay. I think this is okay. I think it's salvage. This ain't funny, brother. Better quit laughing at me, bro. Before we fight, little bro. Alright, the lemon pepper. Nah, I ain't putting Cajun on this. We're chilling. We don't want to let this stick in my pan. Go. Ouch, the handle burns. Oh, I'm such an amazing cook. No, it's playing. Let me quit playing, chat. I'm just gonna let it sit there for a minute, y'all. Christian, back up real quick. Hold up. Move some shit. Let it. Are you good? You can get closer again. There you go. Just focus on the food for a bit. They can watch this beautiful performance as my kitchen becomes whiter than me, which ain't hard to do since I'm sunburnt, but like we ain't gonna talk about that. You'll probably don't even see it for on camera, but I am getting that tan back that I used to have when I was younger, so let's go. I'm gonna go throw these towels in dirty laundry. So I know one thing I don't want to be doing, if I don't want to smoke this up more, is throw more than one in at a time. But that's exactly what I'm about to do, chat. You know why? Because I'm a dumbass. That's why. See, after I throw this one in, I'm going to cook more than one at a time. So there's like 20 of these to cook. You weren't supposed to follow me, you're supposed to watch the movie. See how this bitch looking. It's looking a little crispy. Rip. That flip did not happen well. Hold up. I was just playing around, chat. Give me a minute. Me and this chicken beefing right now. There we go. Okay, that's a little more burnt than I'd like. Chickens is not like burgers. Alright. Let's get the seasoning fast and let's cook it better. Where'd my chili powder go? There's my chili powder. Alright guys, we gotta lock in for us. This side did not turn out as good as I wanted it to. I'll be in a minute right now. We're running my kitchen. We are burning chicken, which is illegal. I will not be doing that again, chat. I'm sorry. That's my humble apologies. And this is why you don't leave your food unattended for any amount of time, chat. Because then you get fucked. You do. Motherfucker. That's not funny, bro. There's only one thing to do to salvage this. And now you gotta try to move some of the seasoning over to this. Oh, it's way too much onion powder. There we go. Guys, I swear I'm not usually this stupid, but I don't know. I got some camera sharks. This shit can be fucked up. So let's lock in. There we go. To reseason this a bit too, since I probably lost most of the seasoning from the fucking spatula. Let's carefully use this. There we go. I'm taking my shirt off right now, but I'm recording. I don't think y'all want to see my nipples, so I'm just gonna have to suffer being hot. Say womp womp. Alright, there we go. So we got that settled. Let's see. Anything else over here? I need cumin. What's going everywhere but the shit? There we go. Good heavens. My kitchen smells to hell. What I need to do, chat, is I also need to get a better new fan, because this fan's a little old and shit. Probably gonna turn down the heat a little too, even though it's not even that high. There we go, we're just gonna move the stuff around a bit. Matter of fact, let me also put my seasonings that I'm actually using right now over here too, so I don't confuse myself. Alright. Parsley, probably my favorite. Basil. I'm using ground cumin. Keep on ready. Let's see how this looks real quick on the other side. This one definitely did not turn out as good as I would ideally want it to. I say let that one go a bit more. Yeah, this one did not turn out ideal at all. Hopefully do better on the next one. I might just throw these in the oven like I did the rest of the stuff, because like I never really been as good at pan cooking as I've been with grilling and oven cooking, so like I might just go back to there, because as y'all can see I smoke the hell out of my house when I do this shit. Alright, let's see how this underneath patty's looking right now. That looks about ideal, honestly, right there. Look at it. Bruh! It's so much easier to flip the burger. Actually, no, that's not ideal. Let's give it some more time. This extra burnt seasoning everywhere. Need to move it around. Hold up. There we go. Move all this burnt shit everywhere out of the way. It's got to lock in a bit, and then look at the timer real quick. That's about to be out the oven, so we're about to see how good this looks. I say still cook it on that side a bit more. Meantime, watch out, Christian. There we go. We're now about to see how everything turned out. We're going to look and see how both sides look in a minute. So here's the tenders now. We're going to flip it on the other side, see how it looks. But first, let's check on the chicken that's currently cooking now, just to make sure it's not getting fucked. Lock in, what are you doing? Pay attention. Can't be drifting off right now, Christian. I know it's getting a little bit boring now, but lock in, bro. There we go. Now watch out. Here, come over here to my other side. So you keep getting in the way right there. Back up just a little bit back. Stay right there. Alright. Now we're going to season this side. And yeah, honestly guys, I'm just going to throw it in the pan after. I'm just going to load up those pork chops on a plate and I'm just going to load it up into a pan. So I did not cook as good on these. It's definitely something I could use a lesson in. Yeah, you know how it is when I cook with pan. Christian, come get a close up on these pork chops right here. So here's the other side that got cooked now. That looks pretty good, Now let's come over here, Christian. Let's look at some of these flipped over. See how they look on the other side now. Hold up. The struggle is real. I'm gonna have to flip you over. There we go. Alright, chat, this is looking pretty good, We're about to see how they taste. Okay, so there you basically get an idea of what they look like on both sides though. So there we go, GG's. Now let's get these loaded up so the plates so I can start cooking on this. Hold up. There we go. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. Watch what we're doing. Let's watch the food. Matter of fact, watch out. Let me check on that real quick. Oops, I'm not left-handed, so it's kind of harder to flip this way. There we go. Watch out. Watch out. There it is. It's getting bigger. Where do you use those? Shit. Here. Stop pressing buttons and look at the food. There we go. Alright, let's get the rest of this loaded up now. Stay there, don't move. Alright, cut the video. Press button right now. Alright, chat, so right now I cut up everything. I cut everything open to see if it was nice and white and everything, you know, cooked and all. So the chicken tender's cooked, the chicken patty's probably overcooked. We're about to find out. And then the pork chops needs a bit more time, so we got the pork chops in the oven right now. So we're about to try these out, see how they taste. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, I like that little team switch. Alright, could you come here, get a little bit closer? As you can see, nice and white and cooked all on the inside and everything, like I said. There we go. Alright, back up over there again. Always do amazing with the tenders. It was definitely pretty good at the rub. Oh yeah.
Is it good?
I just said it was, brother. Alright, now let's try this patty. I'm a little bit scared on the patty. I'm going to cook the rest better on the patties. But let's see how this first project turned out. The first one doesn't look good, but looks can be deceiving sometimes, so let's find out what it tastes like. Alright, so the patty turned out pretty solid. Surprisingly, actually isn't burnt, even compared to the outside look of it looking like it got fricked up and burnt. But it does seem like some of the seasoning got knocked out of it a bit, but like you can still definitely taste it pretty decently. So I'd probably give like a 7 on the patty itself, but the tender definitely a 10 out of 10. So I could definitely use some more work on the patties, which I'm about to do better on my next batch. So let's lock in and get this good. Let's go.
Is it good?
Yes, one more time.
Some.
You good? Can't wait to try the pork chop next.
Yeah, the spicy pork chop.
It's not gonna be spicy.
I know, it's not.
Well, maybe a little bit to add a Cajun to it with the chili powder. So actually, maybe a little bit, yeah.
The chili pork chop. I think.
Not Pop-Tart powder. Alright guys, so right now, as I showed, I've been making food, so we're making food for the family right now. We're getting the plates set up. That's my plate. For wondering why it looks like someone's been eating already, because like, you know, y'all saw me eat, obviously. But anyway, so yes, let's get this split up evenly. There we go. I'm the chef. Bingo. Bingo. And then everyone's gonna be having, I'm having a full pork chop piece and everyone else is having half pork chop pieces. And then we're about to make more patties in a minute. Oh wait, this plate could not get to. There we go. Alright, you can hit stop recording now, Christian. Alright guys, so as y'all see earlier, we were cooking these up on the pan, up on the stove. And that wasn't going too great, but it actually still came out tasting pretty solid, as y'all saw in my taste review. But I don't feel like smoking up the house and needing to call Smokey Bear to come fix the situation, so we're just gonna cook this how I've been cooking everything else so far. So we're just gonna set it up on here. We're gonna go get the seasonings. We're gonna season this bad boy up. Also, chat, I definitely recommend this rub. So that's, hands up. I definitely recommend trying this rub. So I tried it on those chicken tenderloins. I call it tenders, but anyway, so tenderloins that I made, and it's amazing. It definitely is a game changer. It's pretty good and everything. I recommend it for sure. So let's get this party started, y'all. We're not going to talk about why one of these looked like someone took a bite into it. Looks like someone got hungry at the factory on their work shift or something. Oh, knows they better not be taking bites out of my food. I'll send Queso after them, bro. Me and Queso don't play about our food, bro. Alright, there we go. So we got that first setting set up. Bingo. Got the little violent flicks up in there. There we go. There we go. Everything's all seasoned, so we're about to throw this in the oven. But first, let's go check on those pork chops, see if they're finally done cooking. Alright, come on, fish, over here. Let's get ready for the oven. Oh, good heavens! Okay, so it's still a little bit weak. Give it a couple more minutes and it'll be easies. Alright, go over here, what are you doing? Stop being awesome. Alright guys, so for now we're going to throw the pork chops in for another 5 minutes. That's not how long the patty's going to stay in there though, but we'll start the timer back up after I take the pork chops out. So there we go. Alright guys, just took this out to the oven. See how they look. Okay, so they look pretty ideal. Maybe. So let's see what they look like on the inside. Hold up. Done. Alright, we're good. Stop. Stop recording. Put the camera down. Down. Get closer. Alright guys, so right there we got the 2 pieces of the pork chop. Right there we got the chicken patty. Those are the ones I was making inside the pan, but I switched over to the same thing I cooked everything else in. And then right there we got our chicken tenders. And then over here, next plate, got the pork chop again. They got half a piece. Since you know as a chef, I also get the most. I work my ass off. And then right there, the 2 chicken tenders. Then there's the patty. And then here's the new and improved patties that came out how I cooked everything else. Pork chop, tenders, patty. Which that's a chicken patty, by the way. But anyways, tenders, pork chop, patty. Tenders, pork chop, patty. And unfortunately, we didn't really have that much barbecue sauce left, so like, you know, I kind of wanted barbecue sauce, so like, I may or may not have taken the last of the barbecue sauce, left everyone else to fend for themselves, but that's okay. They'll find another sauce they like, or something else to eat it with, or nothing, I don't know, because it is pretty good without sauce anyways. And it'll probably be nice and give people some of these as well to go with their dinner. These are some pretty good chips, Tostito habanero flavored, they're pretty amazing. Whoa. But right now our plates are full, so this is what everyone's getting. Let's slide across the dinner table here real quick, bro. Boom. Now slide over. Yep. There we go. Now follow me, Christian. So here's the sides that everyone don't see. But then the sides that just got done cooking. Boom. That's what they look like on the other side, basically. The sides that you also saw on the plates. So I flipped them over to show the better side. Yeah, this is what everything looked like on both sides. So now y'all seen both sides. Everything's done cooking. Everything looking good. And now we're about to go try the chicken patty. So follow me, Christian, again. Let's go. Let's go try it. Oh, I just remembered. I gotta try a pork chop. I already had the chicken patty. Oh. I'll try these on later. Alright. Alright. Broke the first piece into the pork chop. Alright, so unfortunately, I forgot that bottle of barbecue sauce was the nasty one in the fridge and not the good one. So I used all the good one earlier, so we're not going to dip this pork chop in barbecue sauce because that barbecue sauce is an abomination. I definitely don't recommend that barbecue sauce, so let's try a piece without barbecue sauce so I can see how it tastes. There we go. Alright, chat. Alright, anyways, chat. So out of all the foods I've tried, the chicken tender that I made, the chicken tenderloin, was definitely the thing I did best, well executed. Especially love that rub that I used for the first time. That was definitely a nice experiment. And then right here, we got the patty. That was not my second favorite. The second favorite was the pork chop. The pork chop was pretty nice and exquisite. It had some nice juiciness to it. And then the patty, this was the one I cooked in the skillet, not on the little pan, I guess you could call it. And so I don't know really how the pan ones turned out, honestly. So I probably should find out. But the skillet one didn't turn out as bad. It looked pretty burnt, but it's actually not, and it came out pretty idealish. But overall, I definitely say I cooked pretty good, especially for someone that doesn't really know nothing about cooking and out there self everything. Get up on my face a little bit, you're a little bit too close. But anyway, so yeah, I definitely highly recommend trying this. If y'all already haven't tried this, I showed y'all the products I used, I showed y'all the seasonings I used, I showed y'all my methods. So y'all can do what I do, y'all can do what y'all want to do, twist it up a bit, make it your own thing, have fun with it, but just do whatever and enjoy. I hope y'all had a good time, and this is basically a conclusion. The only thing left is to show y'all some other people besides myself eating this. So adios. Yo, what up, chat? So this is my stubborn brother, cameraman, and he's about to be trying some of the food. So what you gonna try first, Christian? All right, let's go.
I will.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see you try a piece of that patty now. You good?
Mm.
Is it a bit spicy for you? Come on, go faster. Awesome. Alright, so you try that other piece. Now the pork chop. You're going to have to cut a bit harder. This is the thickest piece to cut, Christian. Gotta use your strength. Let's go. Oh, there you go.
Mm.
What do you like the best?
I like the best.
You like the chicken tenderloin the best too?
Mm-hmm.
What's your second favorite? The patty?
Yeah.
Alright. Yo, what up, guys? So now we're having my mother try the food since I made the food for the fam. So right now she's got the pork chop on the fork, so let's go.
That's good. Okay. It's for before she comes in. Okay. So, we're trying this now. Wow.
And then
That's amazing, actually.
now we got the tenderloin next, which is mine and Christian's personal favorite so far.
So far, it just keeps getting better. That's good.
So
Yeah, I like that.
So is that your favorite one as well?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you rank the order in as well?
This, and this.
Cool. Here we go. Alright guys, he's about to try the chicken patty. I missed him coming home for trying the chicken tender and the pork chop, but he absolutely enjoyed it. And now he's eating the chicken patty. Cool.
A+.
And so out of everything still available, you still don't really have a favorite, you just enjoyed everything?
Yeah. It was all really good.
Sounds good. Cool.